We are in a state of emergency where I am in Canada, which means that everything is closed and you're only allowed to leave your home for essential purposes. This lockdown, along with the latest snowstorm, led to a friend and I reminiscing and going through some old travel photos. As we got to photos from My Khe beach in Danang, she looks at me and says, "Megan, why are you always so covered up at the beach?" And by covered up, she means wearing a one-piece. She's French. If you know, you know. It was a simple question with a long answer as it relates to one of my all-time favorite travel hacks that is accessible for both men and women. So here is the reason why in Vietnam and all other beachy destinations, you will find me in a one-piece or in a two-piece with a tank top over it. Solo travelers know that... Be good? Will you be good? No, you're not gonna be good. Solo travelers know that keeping your things safe at the beach can be a struggle. If you leave it on the sand, you end up having to watch it like a hawk, and let's be honest, if you're bobbing away in the ocean and someone comes by and grabs your things, they're gone. You can choose to leave your things back in your hotel room or apartment, and some beaches even have lockers that you can rent. None of these solutions worked for me because there were always things that I needed to bring, like my key card, or things that I wanted to bring, like my phone. And I also didn't want to be paying for a locker when I was just going for a quick 30-minute swim. This is the solution. This waterproof phone case may very well be the best $10 travel purchase I have ever made. It's been with me for countless beach trips over the past decade, and I use it not only for my phone, but to also store things like my passport, key card, and any extra cash. Once I have it fully loaded up, I seal it, place it around my neck, and then I tuck it into my swimsuit top to keep everything safe, secure, waterproof, and tucked away. Having it tucked underneath your swimsuit not only keeps it hidden and prevents any theft, but it also stops it from flopping around in the ocean, which is both annoying and anxiety-inducing as it seems like the cord might break and then this would be lost in the waves. For the men watching this, just add a tank to your swim trunks and you can use this hack as well. There are many other uses for these cases apart from just ocean swims. They can be used to take underwater photos or sand-free photos on the beach, as well as to store your headphones. My favorite way to start the day at a beach destination would be to go for an early morning swim and then come out and take a long walk on the beach while either calling my family or listening to a podcast. Both of which you can't do without headphones. I guess you could call, but no. But as for the podcast, I am always looking for new ones, so please leave your recommendations in the comments. I also always use this case for the countless day trips that you will come across by boat while you're in Southeast Asia. This includes island hopping, sightseeing, snorkeling, kayaking. Having this around your neck means that you don't have to worry the whole time that you're in the boat that your items are going to get splashed, wet, and damaged, and you also again get to keep it safe and secure so when you jump off the boat to swim or snorkel or whatever it is you're doing, you don't have to worry about your things being stolen. Outside of water-related situations, it's also a fantastic tool to have with you as you're going through the airport and even on the airplane. It can keep your things safe while you take a nap on long, dark flights and also just keep your important things together. I know when I'm on these long flights, I end up with stuff in the seat pocket, things on the ground, something stuffed in my shoes, things under my bum. You get the point. And it's nice to leave the plane knowing that you have all of your important documents and your phone and your cash tucked up right against you, safe and secure. This might be going a little overboard. No pun intended. Okay, it was kind of intended. Having this case around your neck can be very helpful while you're sleeping if you happen to be in a shared room or a hostel. If I've convinced you that a waterproof case is a game changer for travel, which it is, here are some tips on picking the best one for you. And this brings me right into my first tip, which is to read reviews. To be honest with you, you do not need to buy and pack one of these in advance. Most beach tourist destinations do have them available for sale somewhere. However, I would not recommend this because you don't know the quality of what you are purchasing. If you're buying it in advance, and they're not expensive at all, you can have a look over the reviews and have a better shot at getting one that isn't going to leak or with a strap that is not going to break. Another reason to buy it in advance is so that you can start making use of it before you even hit the beach, like I mentioned, at the airport or on the airplane. And then in addition to reading reviews and buying one in advance, my third and final tip is going to be to go big. Even if your phone is a small, slim iPhone, I still recommend that you buy one of the cases that is set to fit larger phones. Phones these days, I swear, could double for tablets, so I recommend that you go for one of the iPhone Plus models or one that is compatible with those large Samsung phones, or any large phones. Make sure it is big enough for your phone and your passport at a minimum. As I mentioned before, I usually like to have my passport, cash, headphones, phone, keycard. Though the answer as to why I am always so covered up at the beach doesn't have to do with sun protection or body image issues or the fact that it's probably more acceptable considering in Vietnam, many of the women are actually swimming in their clothing. One of my Vietnamese friends referred to her beach attire as being her ocean pajamas. Love it. My main reason is that by wearing a one piece, I'm able to take all of the things I'd like to take with me to the beach, as well as have the peace of mind that all of my things are going to be safe and secure. Don't forget to give this video a like if you found it helpful, and if you're new, definitely consider subscribing as I would love to see you back here for more travel tips and hacks soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. That timing was impeccable.